Right, it's time to do CSS battle. So, oh, okay, we have a snaky looking thing. I don't know. I can't spell style though. SDYLE. Pretty sure that's it. Uh, Not excited about this to be honest, but let's get started. Let's say background of the body is going to be the green color. Yay! Okay, now how do we do this? Well, we need a shape that is this. It's going to maybe overlap with another shape that is this, and then we need the two squares. How do we do the kind of, I don't know what to call it, rounded sort of shape? Nah, let's do a div. And let's add a div to the markup. And let's just put an outline on our div. It's going to be 1Q solid for now. There it is. We are going to margin it into place maybe. Margin, it's going to be, I don't know, 60. Let's load our extension. I always forget to do that. Load the extension. Okay, 65 on top. 80 on the sides, more 90. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put a border on this. Border, 20 pixels, solid, and it's going to be the yellow color. Because that's going to change the positioning. We're not used, most people in their CSS resets do a box sizing border box. We don't do that here because it's a bunch of characters and we just deal with it. So we're just going to deal with it. Height, I don't know what it is, 50 pixels. Okay, now we're starting to get not right, but something. This tells me that my border is not thick enough. I need a thicker border and I need less height. It's going to be 40. That looks better. Okay, now to finish our margins. Since this has a specified height, we can just say 0 on bottom, and then this one we want to be, I don't know what it is, 92? And then this one's going to be something like 80, 72. 72 looks not terrible. Let's get rid of the outline because we have a border now. That's not that terrible, although I'm going to move it because I'm going to say border right 0. Nope, border left. Sorry, I'm wrong. Left and right. Confusing to me. I don't know. I'm a full adult. There's kind of our shape, and then we need to say border radius 0, 9 inch, 9 inch, 0. Right. So that little bit is going to stick if we don't do something about it. That's okay. We can make the entire thing shorter. So let's come over to this, and let's make it 112, 122. That might work. That might work because our next job is we're going to add another div, just like we have. Yeah, and it's going to go like that. So we're going to select that div using plus div. We need to put a semicolon here if we want that to work. And we're going to say margin 0. It's not correct, but you know. And then we're going to say margin minus 30 to move it up some more. And then, I don't know, 0. Before we get it positioned correctly, let's do this scale minus 1. That flips it around the other way. Now we can start positioning it. So the right margin is going to be like 72. Not 720, but 72. Clearly not. Oh, it's going to be 122. Sorry. Yeah, 122, 0, 72. Should get that right. Okay, we have that shape. That's less painful than I expected, to be quite honest. Now we need another shape. How are we going to do the other shape? Well, I mean, we could do something like a DT, and then we just come down here and we say DT. We're going to have background of the yellow color. Let's put an outline on it. So outline 1Q solid. There it is. We're going to say margin. Let's say minus 50, minus 30, and 100. We need to give this some height. I don't know where it is. 80 pixels? That's too much. 70? Looks right. And then we need to give it some more margin. I'm trying to figure out if I want to actually put this in the right position or if I just want to use box shadow. I think I want to put it in the right position. So that means this is going to be 90, 2. This can be 0, and this is going to be, I don't know what it is, 222. Get rid of our outline, I thought, and we have a couple options. We could either add another one, which may be cheaper, or we can box shadow minus 100 pixels, minus 100 pixels. Okay, 150, 180, maybe it's 180. Nope, of course not. 150, 130. And then that needs a color, which is going to be this. That should be a match. That is quite verbose, but it works. Let unit replace, minify, submit. 280 characters. That's a lot. It's not that bad though. This one, I'm going to be over 200, I think, at my more clever solutions even. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure someone's going to get this some ridiculous solution for this. It's not going to be me. But can we improve this? Yeah, we can. So, I mean, the first thing we can do is just very simply Control F. Let's replace div with paragraph, place all. And we can also, in theory, get rid of our closing paragraph tags, although that may mess up our DT. It was fine with it. Can we get rid of our closing DT? Probably. All right, that saved us some characters, and that was pretty simple. We can play with colors. It's not really worth it yet. I mean, we can see if they work. If we have a white background and we need this green color, 140D is 4-way. Can we put that in there and get a match? Probably not. It's 4-way. Definitely no. Okay, we won't do that again. The other thing we can do is we can try moving everything just up a level, right? So instead of selecting body, we can select HTML with ampersand and move our background up there. That leaves us a body selector, which we can get rid of that, and we can change our body selector into a star selector just because it's fewer characters. And let's do some formatting. Can we get rid of that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now let's try to use our body kind of like it was a paragraph tag. We may run into some trouble here. Let's get rid of all the elements in the markup for now while we try to deal with the body, because having those children there is going to make it different. Let's put our outline back. Outline 1Q solid. There is our current body. Now, unlike the paragraph tag, well, that can be like it. Let's try moving height up there. And let's try moving the border up there. And border left. Well, that needs to be below the other border. And border radius. Okay, there's the basic shape that we had before. We're just using the body for it instead of the paragraph tag. Now, the fun's going to come in when we start to add a paragraph tag and we start to push the body around. So let's see what happens when we add a paragraph tag. Okay, we got that. That is definitely not what we want, but it's what we got right now. So let's start with some margin. Let's say margin 0. Okay, that's not right, but it's something. It's something. Can we push it down with some top margin? I don't know. Let's try 50 and 0. That's not that terrible. The actual value is going to be 40, I think. And then minus, nope, not minus on that side. That's going to be, well, we made it wider by doing this. Let's see what we can do here. Minus 50, 40, 2. That's weird. Can we pull this one back in? 80. Yeah, looks like we can. 80. And then maybe this needs 10. Maybe it's not going to work at all. Maybe it's okay. If we get rid of our outline, that might be okay. There's a little visual artifact you can see there. Let's see if we can. That's not going to change it. 20. That might be fine. Now I think it's going to be fine. All right. Now. The other two boxes. How do we deal with those? I don't know. Let's add a paragraph tag just to see what we get. And then let's select it. Let's put an outline on it. 1Q solid. It's the thing we see down here kind of off screen. Let's put some margin on it. Margin, well, actually first let's do this. Let's say border 0. Border radius 0. And margin 0. Minus 10. 50. It's not right. That's okay. Let's make it minus 20. It's moving it up. It's because it has a height. Height, I don't know what it is, 50 pixels. More. 80 pixels. 7. Whoops, that was page down. 70 pixels. Might be right. Can this be minus 30? And it's right in the middle, so it's covering things up. It's the worst possible place. Worst possible place. Da ta ta. I mean, okay. Let's make it minus 130. And then let's box shadow. I don't know. 50 pixels, 100 pixels? Pixels? Oh, I'm scaled upside down. 80, 70, 2. It's the wrong width. The width is not right. Is it the outline? I don't think so. Nope. Minus 128. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let's try 48. That looks close. This is wrong. Oh, that's wrong too. 49? Maybe it was right with 50. Didn't look right. Let's fix the color, and then we can probably solve the problem. Okay, looks like it does need to be a little wider. Let's try 49 and then 71. Wow, that's a terrible value. Okay, but let's do it again. And then uh, minus 71 pixels, minus 80 pixels. Color again. Those are the wrong values. Uh, that's okay. 50, 60, 57, 58, 59. Then let's try 100 and see if that's a match. This is more characters than the previous solution. Well, I have some outlines in here too. But it's still going to be more characters. It is, oh, well, and I have some stuff I don't need. Not using any of that right now. 262, slightly better. There's some weird stuff. There's definitely some weird stuff here. One thing that we might be able to do is use a different tag here. Maybe we just use DT. And then this, instead of plus P, is DT. Let's put our outline back so we can find it maybe. Looks like it's just off screen. Let's give it some more negative margin, 230. Still don't see it. Still off screen? That seems weird. Oh, you know what it is. It's my selector. There we go. All right. Okay. Yeah. One. Let's find a happier place for this. Let's make it minus 120. And let's make the box shadows symmetrical. 71. At least. Oh, it's centered, right? Yeah. Don't know. Oh, right. We don't. It doesn't. We don't specify a width for it. We don't specify a width for it. We are specifying a height. What if we didn't do that? What if we use an image tag? What if we use an image tag and instead of specifying a height, we did padding 35 pixels. Okay, that gets us that guy. Why is it so tall? Oh, uh, why is it so tall? Is it just the margin? No. Hmm. I mean, oh, okay. Uh, 20 minutes almost. We don't see if, oh, because it's on star. Because it's on star, it's not helping us. All right, let's go back to what we had using a DT, which was kind of working. Um, yeah, I don't know. This, not great, not great, not great, not great. All right, well, this is 50, that's 70, 60, maybe it's 59, looks like it, and 85, 90, and then this one's going to be minus 71 and minus 90. We're going to get rid of our outline. We're going to unit replace. We're going to minify and we're going to submit. 260 is not pretty at all. It's better than 280, but it's not a great score. I mean, we can use 32Q and 74Q. This is still going to be a 260 character solution. We're not going to save it by doing silly stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here for today. This is what I have. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.